So today I am going to swap out my fall wax warmers and change them to my Christmas wax warmers. So I thought I would just give a quick update first on how my fall warmers were performing since this is the first year that I've had them out. This is the Mosaic Pumpkin. This is the lid. I usually have the lid off because I change out the wax so frequently. For ease, I like to use these silicone cupcake liners. However, if this is the only warmer you have out, I don't think it performs the best with the silicone cupcake liners. You can kind of see, I just think the wax looks a little weird in there, but sometimes I don't feel like it's fully melted with the silicone cupcake liner for vendor wax specifically. I think it would do better if you just put the wax directly in the warmer, but because I have so many warmers throughout my apartment, I don't really mind. But again, like if this is your only warmer, I'd probably just recommend putting the wax directly in the Mosaic Pumpkin. For the most part, it warms all the wax, but if there is a vendor with some harder wax, I just do a tiny amount. Otherwise, it's not fully melted. This is a 20-watt warmer, so that could be why. It is beautiful though. Sometimes I don't even put wax in it at all. I just turn it on for the ambiance. So I still really like it for, the aesthetic of the really cute pumpkin. The lid still kind of fits with the little cupcake liners, but it just doesn't look as cute. The Forever Fall Warmer is amazing. This warms completely. I've had no issues with any of the Mosaic. Is that what they are? Mosaic? I don't know if they're Mosaic. That one's the Mosaic one. But any of the ones with kind of these like little beads and kind of like I don't know if it's clay or like cement on the outside, but I've had no issues with this. I also have the Night Sky Warmer. That one performs wonderfully as well. So this always melts the wax fully with the cupcake liner. So really love that one. That one's a 25 watt. And then the Enchanted Pumpkin, also a 20 watt, similar to the Mosaic Pumpkin. But for some reason, I feel like this one melts the wax better than the Mosaic one. I'm really not quite sure why, because they're both 20 watts, but I've noticed that this one, performance-wise, when it comes to vendor wax and when it comes to using the silicone cupcake liners, this one tends to do better than the other pumpkin warmer. And yeah, here's a little lid for this one as well. So just wanted to give one more overview of my fall warmers that I have on this little bookshelf before we swap out for the Christmas warmers. And yeah, I will be right back. So here are the pumpkin warmers. I just took them off the shelf right here. I'm gonna take off the remainder of the pumpkin decor. I also definitely need to do some dusting of the shelves before I put my holiday warmers out. Before I fully box up these warmers, I'm just gonna let them completely cool down just because they were on, so they're a little bit warm. And I'm also gonna take a cotton ball with a little bit of rubbing alcohol and clean out the dishes. I typically always use the silicone wax cupcake liners. However, sometimes they do kind of leak a little bit. So there is a little bit of wax residue in the dishes that I'm gonna just wipe out before I stash them in their boxes. Mosaic Pumpkin, Forever Fall, and the Enchanted Pumpkin. And then just as a quick peek, here are my holiday warmers in this corner. Nature's Wonder. We've got the Candy Christmas, Holiday Lights, and the Merry Mosaic. So I'm gonna put these out, and then we will go over my Christmas holiday wax stash. All right, so really quickly before I show the shelf with my Christmas warmers, I just wanted to go over the specs on the holiday warmers that I put out. I consider the Nature's Warmer, it could be kind of year round, but I'm just gonna consider it holiday. This one is a 25 watt warmer, if you can see right there. The Holiday Lights warmer, new to me this year, so I can't really speak on performance yet, but I have a feeling it will be a good performer. This one is also a 25-watt warmer. And the Mary Mosaic, again, new to me this year, but I've never had any issues with those Mosaic warmers, is also a 25-watt warmer. And these are all bulb warmers. So this is kind of how I arranged my shelf. So I took out the pumpkins, also just ignore the ugly cord situation right there. I know it's kind of an eyesore, but I just kind of have to deal with it to be able to have all my beautiful warmers. I love the Nature's Wonder Warmer. I had this last year, performed wonderfully. Because the dish is kind of round like this, you definitely can't put a silicone cupcake liner, but because I put the wax directly on the dish, I've never had an issue with performance. You just can't really fill it super full because the dish itself is pretty shallow. It's not very large. And that's what that looks like lit up. It is so beautiful. It looks so pretty. Like I said, I've had great performance, vendor and Scentsy wax. Here's the Holiday Lights Warmer. Like I said, new to me this year, but I think it's gonna be a good performer. Let me turn this one on. And then I'll also maybe do like a quick little video of what it looks like when it's dark out. So that's what this one looks like. I think this dish will warm up pretty nicely, but we will have to see. And then here is the Mary Mosaic Warmer. This one's the only one with a white cord. And then that's what this one looks like lit up. Really nice. And then this is the dish on this one. Kind of a standard Scentsy dish. And then this is the dish on this one. So a little bit different than I've ever had, but it's really large. I think it'll be good for warming the wax. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with the rest of the shelf. Like, I know there's kind of an empty space right here, but I think I'm gonna leave it like that for now. The two gold bunnies are actually book ends that we got for Christmas last year, or maybe 2 years ago. But I just use them as decor. I think they're super cute. And I do love bunnies. I have a bunny tattoo. So yeah, and then the candy Christmas warmer is too large for this bookshelf. So I am going to actually set it up on my countertop. So I'm gonna go do that right now, and then I'll just show you what that one looks like as well. So this is kind of like our bar top counter. And I think I wanna put my candy Christmas warmer right where this Acute Copper Warmer is. So I think I'm gonna swap them out. This Acute Copper Warmer is also a 25-watt bulb warmer. And again, I've never had any issues with performance on vendor or Scentsy wax in this warmer. I do prefer to use a cupcake liner because the dish itself is square. And I actually kind of find it hard to clean out like the corners when it's square like this. I think Scentsy wax, it would probably melt pretty fully or completely. Vendor wax, I don't know, sometimes with square dishes, it doesn't quite fully melt in the corners, but I can't really speak to that because I usually like only use the cupcake liners, like these kind of silicone cupcake liners, and I'll just like put them there, and it warms completely in these. So that's typically how I use this warmer. And like I said, performance wise, with how I use it with the silicone liners, always melts the wax completely. So I've been super happy with this one. I'm also going to just do a quick little cleanup of this dish just in case there's any residue wax in the dish as well before I put it away. But one more thing I just wanted to note as I was taking this off the counter, this warmer is actually like significantly heavier than any of the rest of the warmers. I never noticed that before, but as I was kind of lifting all these other warmers, I noticed that this one feels like this is very substantial in weight. So I don't know, just something to note. I like it. It feels very high quality. It's just like super heavy. I wonder if it's because it's like lined. Is it lined? Yeah, it's like lined with glass on the inside. And it's got all these kind of like shattered kind of mirror glass pieces as well. So it's pretty heavy. I never noticed that before. Here is the candy Christmas warmer all set up. I really like it. Again, this is a 25-watt light bulb warmer. What I will say about this one, so two things. The first is this is definitely a taller warmer than most of the Scentsy warmers. Even though it's a 25-watt bulb warmer, performance-wise, it's really not that great. So honestly, this is more for like aesthetic, Christmas themed cute warmer. But as for performance, like I honestly rarely expect the wax to fully melt in here, or I just have it on for the light and just as decor basically. So performance wise, even though it's a 25-watt bulb warmer, it's not the greatest performer. And then the second thing I wanted to note is it's like a pro and a con. I love the pretty glitter that kind of lines the whole outside of the warmer, but the glitter gets everywhere. It'll be all over your fingers, all over your floor, countertop where you have this set out. I heard you can kind of use like a spray sealant so the glitter doesn't flake off as much. I have not done that personally. It doesn't bother me that much, but it's just something I kind of wanted to note. Like when I was taking this off out of the box, glitter was flying everywhere. But I think it's really cute. I think it's pretty. And then this is another one with a square dish. So, I mean, even if you put in Scentsy wax, I've noticed that the edges of the square dish don't fully melt. But how cute is this warmer? And I love like, you can almost kind of see, it almost looks like a present illuminating on the back, but it's just like the little windows. I just think it's so cute. I love just having it out around the holiday time. I think it's adorable. So definitely wanted to put this out just for the cute gingerbread house decor. Hi everyone. So in addition to my holiday Christmas wax warmer swap out tour, I'm also going to just add on my holiday Christmas wax collection video. I have two huge boxes sitting beside me. I just kind of reuse these large flat rate boxes, and I just kind of collected my Christmas wax from my stash as much as I could. I'm sure just like my fall stash, I'm gonna find other holiday Christmas wax hidden in my collection, but I think this is the majority. Also, I don't have any like outstanding pre-orders or ready to ship orders, so this is it. This is all of my Christmas holiday wax, unless there's anything else hiding. But let's just run through it because it's gonna be a lot. Like my fall stash, I'm just kind of gonna show the wax that I have, but I won't go too in depth in the scents or anything like that until it comes to like, you know, wax melt empties videos. I have my whole Dessa's Advent calendar. I'm not going to show that because it hasn't started yet, so I don't actually know the different scents in there, but that's part of my Christmas wax stash. This box in here is mainly just small, either sample sizes or just little chunk bags or things that are almost finished. So I do have the Dessa's freebies that came in my order. I have one small bag left of Zate Bad Santa from last year, just a tiny little bit left. I have the small Rose Girls sample from Caitlin, so I thought I would add that in there. I have quite a few chunks from the Swanky Holiday grab bag that I picked up recently. So I have this chunk, so pretty. Eve's Kiss, this was from a mystery grab bag. Frozen Lake, I just thought that sounded wintry, holiday Christmas. We have Snowy Nights, that again sounds kind of holiday-like. We've got Holiday, Yankee Candle type. Russian Tea. We have Falling in Love Cozy Mittens. This one isn't necessarily holiday specific, but I thought the cozy mittens sounded kind of Christmassy holiday. I have Winter Soiree and Holiday. This is their version of Holiday. It's not the same as the Yankee Candle type one that I showed. I think that is all my swanky. One more Rose Girls in Spruce Willis. And then I have a few candles from the Keeping Room samples that I got from my last haul video that I did with them. Christmas Cookie, Country Christmas, Country Bumpkin, Apple Wreath, Sweet Spicy Zucchini Fluff. This isn't necessarily holiday, but I thought I'd add it in there for fun. Pink Champagne Marshmallow. I thought I'd add it because of the champagne. Tiffany's Gingerbread Cupcakes. And we have Christmas Wassail. And then we have Autumn Lodge. So those were all like kind of my smaller sample items. So now we'll go into, let's go into these like clamshells that I have right here. So it's a mixture of Bathing Garden, Scentsy, I think that's it, Bathing Garden and Scentsy. So as for Scentsy, I have Autumn Road Trip. To me, this feels more holiday because of like the silver oak. To me, it smells like a Christmas tree. It doesn't really lean fall to me. It smells like a Christmas tree. Pretty in Plaid. This one is old. I got this from like a Scentsy clearance, I think, a while ago. I feel like there's like a hair on my lip. Okay. Love You Very Much. Just some berry scents. Berry Blessed. These ones could be fall or Christmas, but because I have them, I thought I would add them into my holiday wax stash. These are two Nightmare Before Christmas scents. One is Roll of the Dice and one is Jack's Obsession. So I thought I would add them in there because Christmas is in the name. Then I have some Bathing Garden that I grabbed that's from the holiday collection last year. This one is Bring Me Frost. Grinch's Heart. A French Country Christmas, Hot Chocolate with Marshmallows and Peppermint, Iced Peppermint Cordial, a Snow Globe World, Pearls of Winter, and then we have two Sleepy, and then we have two Winter Jammies. So I just kind of picked some Bathing Garden Christmas holiday collection clams, honestly kind of at random, that we will try to go through this year. All of them are new to me. I mean, I haven't warmed them. I didn't get a chance to warm them last year. So I will let you know how those go in a Wax Melt Empties video. Now I'm gonna start going in this bigger box. I'm gonna try my best to kind of keep it in order vendor wise, but some things I kind of just threw in here randomly. Let's do some Rose Girls because I have a lot. I have a mixture of Mario blends and just other blends that I've picked up in RTSs over the past year, basically. Obviously I have a Mario's Home for the Holidays. This was the scent that I entered into the blend contest this year and it won, so I have one for sure. I might grab more, but I just put one in my stash for now. Peppermint Mocha Cake Pops. That just sounded like a holiday kind of a drink, so I thought I would add it. Christmas Wish Cotton Candy Frosting Marshmallow Smoothie because of the Christmas wish. Pomegranate Cranberry Jam. That sounded kind of holiday-like to me. Christmas Eve in Cookie Land. That's a Mario. Warp Zone, another Mario. This has some peppermint in there. I just thought I would add it in. Let's just keep going with the Mario. This is Snow Kingdom. These are the Mario melters she did last year where they're kind of extra thick and have kind of like two-toned colors. Have Yourself a Merry Mario Christmas. Wario's Winter Wonderland, Jumping on Cranberry Clouds, Go Tell It on DK's Mountain, and then I think that's all of my, oh no, here's another one, Koopa Claus is Coming to Town. And then this is Country Blessings. I think if I remember correctly, this reminded me of Christmas time because of the potpourri spices. And it does have Christmas tree in there as well. And then Mistletoe Kisses. So I believe that is all my Rose Girls. We could find things here and there, but I think that's the majority. Let's do some Sassy Girl Aroma. So the first thing I have that I don't want to forget, that I just threw to the bottom of the box, this is a little mini muffin in Deck the Halls. We've got some brittles. We have Christmas Shop, Cranpear Bellini, At the North Pole, Christmas Miracle, Cookies and Cocoa for Santa, Mistletoe Kisses, Night Before Christmas, Abel's Mint Cookies. I just thought this one would be kind of fun because it's kind of like a peppermint chocolate kind of a scent. I think that might be all my Sassy Girl Aroma. We've got a few of the Lurid Apothecary, does she call them bricks? The larger snap bars, and then like one of her smaller one. I don't think Lurid Apothecary is open currently, but these were some scents that I picked up last year. This one is Holiday Cheer. So it's kind of the bigger one. And then this is her other size of snap bar that she had when she was open. And then this is Sugar Plum Macaron. And this one's in the bigger snap bar. And then this one's Sugar Plum Fairy in the smaller snap bar. We have actually a couple from Salt Mountain Melts that I just hauled in my vlog video. Milk and Cookies for Santa, Mrs. Claus's Bakery, and Winter Citrus Wreath. I'm not sure if I'm gonna melt these this year, only because I did just get them in. However, I think they were all poured mid to late. Well, one's 10.5, one's 10.26, and one is 10.11. So, I mean, in theory, they should be nice and cured by now. So I might warm them, I might not, we'll see. I have a few candles from the keeping room. Some are kind of fall, but I thought I would just kind of carry them over. This one's Cider Donut Type. This one's almost gone, so again, I wanted to carry it over. Mr. Bear's Pumpkin Pecan Waffle. Huckleberry Pizzelle. You know, a few are in here just for fun, to kind of switch up the scent, but I thought the Huckleberry seemed kind of holiday-ish. Cookie Kitchen. And Apple Harvest Festival. And depending on, like, if I go through some of these, I might add some more candles from the keeping room in. But this is a lot of wax to get through in pretty much just like the month of December. That's typically kind of when I do my holiday Christmas warming. My L3 is kind of all over the place, but I think I'll do L3 next if I can find it all. A few Matrix melts. One is Cookies with the Clauses, and one is Sugar Plum Vanilla Bean Noel Plum Tart. So these ones kind of screamed holiday time. Almond Cookies with the Clauses. Oh yeah, Almond Cookies with the Clauses. We've got some Scoops, Christmas Vacation, and Vanilla Balsam. This one I started last year, but I didn't actually finish. So I think I'll make it a point to try to finish this one up. Ooh, that smells so good. I'm so excited to start warming holiday. Winter Snooze. This just, you know, just some Christmas / winter scents too. Sugar Plum Mrs. Claus's Cookies in this is a puppy pack. I feel like I have more L3 hiding somewhere. Oh, here's some loaves. Asylum. This one to me is Christmas holiday because it's got sweater weather and cranberries. Also, Vanilla Bean Noel to me kind of screams holiday time because that comes out during the Bath & Body Works holiday season. Gingerbread, caramel coffee, pumpkin pecan waffles. Could kind of lean fall, but I feel like with the gingerbread, I'm considering it holiday. And then we have peppermint, hot cocoa, white elephant exchange. So those were some basic Betty loaves. This is a Bitty Betty. This is sweater weather and cranberry woods. Sweater weather kind of leans fall, but it also feels Christmassy to me. And then the cranberry is like, to me, a Christmas holiday fruit. I have a few Pharmacist Daughter. This is Snow Angel. Scent-wise, it's not super holiday, besides, I guess, the Vanilla Bean Noel, but Snow Angel made me think of the holidays. So that's a loaf. And then this is Dear Santa. Again, not super holiday notes, but I just feel like the name screams holiday to me. Seasons Changing. Pumpkin Souffle, Alpine Balsam, and Autumn Lodge. The Alpine Balsam in here seemed pretty strong, so to me it screamed holiday. I believe that is all my Pharmacist Daughter. So let's do some vintage chic scents. This is a loaf in Oh Holy Night. This is from last year, December 2021. I have Christmas Tree Cakes Raspberry Ice Cream. This one smells pretty good, mainly the raspberry. In general though, her Christmas Tree Cakes ice cream scent alone to me is not very strong. So if I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it blended with something else, but I probably won't purchase that kind of a blend again from Vintage Chic Scents just because the Christmas Tree Cakes ice cream to me kind of mellows out anything it's blended with. This is Finally It's Christmas, and I have one that's chopped up that I probably had intentions on warming last year, and then one that is not chopped up. The funny thing is, this doesn't scream Christmas time at all besides the name, but the notes are yellow cake, rich vanilla cupcakes topped with peanut butter frosting. But because of the name, it's in my Christmas stash. Any more Vintage Chic scents? Oh my gosh, I found some more L3. I probably meant to do this with the L3 and I pulled it out and set it aside, and then I forgot. This one is Eggnog Sugar Cookie Royale Cupcakes at Tiffany's in the 4-pack Fooded Tarts. Lavender Frost. And then Gain Vanilla Bean Noel Lavender. Just thought I'd add it in for fun. But it does have some Vanilla Bean Noel, which, like I said, is kind of holiday-like. We have one from Fantasy Wax Melts in the Nightmare Before Christmas. And this is kind of like her chunk bag. This is from a pre-order she did a while ago. We have one from Destination Wax in Cranberry Citrus. That's from last August. A Few Bodies Harmony. We've got Christmas Splendor, one of her smaller scoops. Look at that pretty snowflake. Sparkling Sangria. Cindy Lou Who, No One Should Be Alone on Christmas. We have a couple Broadway wax, and then we will wrap it up with some Teddy Bees. So this one is Holiday Punch. This is Fall Forward. Although it seems more fall, to me, because of the cranberry chutney and pomegranate cider, it felt kind of holiday-like. And then we have Football Season. Again, I just added it in there. There's some Vanilla Bean Noel in the scent note, so I figured, why not? Then I have some Teddy Bees. These are all scents from, last year or a couple pre-orders ago, so I feel like they're nice and cured. This is I Heart Vanilla Balsam. This is from February, so it should be nice and cure. Christmas Trees and Cream. I love this scent. I probably will start with the souffle, and then if I get through the souffle, I might cut into the tub. But I have two of them. Seriously, one of my all-time favorite Christmas tree scents because you really get that like vanilla buttercream and the waffle cone. Like I love that it's not full on Christmas tree. You really do get the bakery notes as well. This is kind of an in-between Christmas and fall. Christmas trees and cream and apple cider donuts. So it's one of the layered ones. And that was from June. This is Cookies for Santa. This one's from April. And then we've got some more souffles. And then that wraps up my holiday wax stash. This is Frosted Mint Sugar Cookies. This is Vanilla Mint Snowflakes. And then the last one is St. Valentine. I just thought I would add it in because of the balsam fir. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my small little holiday wax warmer tour, as well as my Christmas holiday winter wax stash. I'm gonna try my best to melt through some of this stuff. I feel like overall I did pretty well melting through my fall stash. So I'm happy about that. Just a little bit of carryover probably for next fall, but not too bad. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.